everyone, it's Jack from Cultaholic.com, back again with another big news update. We're going to talk about Alexa Bliss and all of the speculation regarding her rumoured retirement, I guess, from in-ring action. Well, Alexa Bliss herself has taken to Instagram and talked a little bit about that, and now there's a much clearer picture of what is going to happen. Elsewhere, also, we have news of what's to come on Raw tonight, and some nice news as well, some very good news of a WWE Hall of Famer who has been discharged from hospital. Let's get straight into it, and let's take a look at all of the news. First and foremost, let's talk about Alexa Bliss, because recently, in the past few weeks, there has been sort of rumour circulating online regarding Alexa Bliss's status. Obviously, she's suffered with injury problems recently, and a lot of people were assuming that maybe she was about to replace Baron Corbin as the Raw general manager. Of course, this again stems from Baron Corbin's upcoming match with Braun Strowman, who is himself dealing with injury issues right now, and if that match does go ahead, currently booked for TLC, then Baron Corbin will lose his position as temporary GM of Monday Night Raw. I think if he wins it, then he'll become the full-time general manager. I think that was the implied stipulation by Stephanie McMahon. A lot of people started thinking, well, if Strowman wins that match, Corbin will be removed, and then Alexa Bliss will be put into the position instead. This then linked into talk of Alexa Bliss stepping away from in-ring action, and while she, I think we can all agree, is a very improved in-ring worker these days from certainly how she used to be. She's improved a lot over the past, even the past sort of year or two. Her primary skill set has always been on the microphone. She's one of the most charismatic superstars in WWE right now, and would, I think we can all agree, be a very good natural fit for that GM role. But Alexa Bliss has taken to Instagram, replying to some questions from fans, and basically has said, no, I will not be stepping away from in-ring competition. I'm still a wrestler, a WWE superstar, I guess we should say. And I think that's good news, because obviously Bliss is still very young. She has a long way to go in her WWE career, and it's nice to know that she won't have her career prematurely cut short like others have in the past. Most recently, of course, I'm thinking of Paige, who then became the SmackDown general manager. So I think that probably informed a lot of people's thinking as well, thinking that, well, Paige got injured and then had to retire and then became SmackDown GM. Maybe they'll do the same for Alexa Bliss. But according to Bliss herself, her injury issues are not that severe, and she will not be stepping away from in-ring competition. However, I will say that this probably doesn't rule out this whole booking idea of Alexa Bliss filling in Baron Corbin's position, because as Corbin has proved over the past few months, you can be a general manager and still wrestle occasionally as well. So maybe we'll see Bliss in an authority figure role. I wouldn't rule that out, I wouldn't put that off the table. I just think if she were to do that, she'd still be wrestling as well. Elsewhere, speaking of Baron Corbin, he has been announced for a match tonight on Monday Night Raw against Finn Bálor. The pair have been feuding recently. It's been a strange one, because Bálor and Corbin have both had issues with other people, but they've never really resolved the feud that they had. How long ago was it now? It was in the summer anyway, and that's never really gone away. The whole feud that stemmed around Corbin being a tall man and Finn Bálor being a short man relative to Baron Corbin. So the pair have had issues with other people. I think recently we've seen Finn Bálor feud with Bobby Lashley, we've seen Corbin feud with Strowman, but now with Strowman and Lashley both on the sidelines, as it were, it looks as though Bálor and Corbin are going to meet once again. Another match has been announced as well, before I move on as well. Seth Rollins has issued an open challenge for his Intercontinental Championship. I have no idea who that's going to be, but the good thing about open challenges in WWE is that often it brings out somebody who wouldn't normally get a chance, but matches up really well with the champion. We saw it when John Cena was the US champion. He had some wonderful open challenges against the likes of Cesaro, Sami Zayn, those sort of guys. Neville had a one against Seth Rollins for the WWE Championship, which I think was also an open challenge, maybe? Not too positive on that one. But now that Rollins is Intercontinental Champion, I like this idea of him as a fighting champion, and I always get excited whenever an open challenge is issued. We recently saw him have a one with Elias, where Elias got in a lot more offense than he usually would, and it was a much closer encounter than I guess it would have been if it wasn't an open challenge. So I'm very much looking forward to that. I wonder who it could be. Leave your guesses down in the comment section below, you cheeky rascals. And finally, let's end on some very happy news. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, WWE Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan, has been discharged from hospital. It was reported last week on Thanksgiving by his family on Instagram that he had been taken into the intensive care unit, I think somewhere in South Carolina, but they were quite optimistic. They said hopefully Hacksaw Jim Duggan, they didn't refer to him as Hacksaw Jim Duggan, they're his family, but hopefully he'll be out of hospital soon, and now it is confirmed he has been discharged from hospital, and we're very happy to see him make a quick recovery. Good for you, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Oh. I can't do it with quite the gusto that he manages. So that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching this news video. I've been Jack from Cultaholic.com. You can follow me on Twitter if you want to, at Jack the Jobber. You can follow all of us at Cultaholic. And check out our Patreon page if you want to as well. That's patreon.com/Cultaholic. And never forget, of course, if you haven't already, to hit that subscribe button and to join us.